What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Zip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be bringing you a game between Fnatic.Rain and coL.Catz. Catz spawning as the blue Zerg, Rain is spawning as the red Terran. And I don't see any observers in this game. Catz is not yellow, so I'm gonna be assuming this is a ladder game. We'll see exactly what does happen. They spawn close by air positions. Catz Overlord is going to be going out to scout Rain. If Rain sees this Overlord, there's no way he would 2-Rax. And I don't think he would anyways, because he has 2-Rax Catz and Destiny a lot, to my knowledge. If I'm remembering correctly, Destiny and Catz kind of paid Rain to 2-Rax them for like an hour, just so they could learn how to defend it. I think they had a bet that Destiny was saying, oh, you can't defend a 2-Rax going hatch first or something. Catz was like, oh, that's BS. Pull all your drones you can. And Rain kind of proved them wrong. His 11-11 2-Rax is extremely strong. And then eventually I think they found out how you hold it or something. I don't know exactly, but you still see them going for that hatch first, even when it's extremely hard to hold. But the Overlord does come in, sees Rain, knows, okay, it's not a 2-Rax, and the barracks is going to be going down. So Catz's response is nothing right now. He is just going to be keep on getting those minerals. He'll get up to 15 supply and then go for a hatch. I mean, that is the most common TVZ opener. And back when I was saying that Rain 2-Raxed them for a very long time, that's back when the 2-Rax first became popular. And then people didn't know, oh, just pull all your drones to defend it. But since Rain and Catz know each other fairly well, I highly doubt Rain would be 2-Raxing. And, well, he's not getting any gas. It looks like he is going to be going for a 1 barracks expand, while Catz is going for a 15 hatch, so that will be a pretty safe build. And it looked like from the chat earlier that Rain had played a game against Catz earlier and did a similar build, and Catz forgot a Baneling's nest and went to bust, and he's like, oh, can't bust a wall without a Baneling's nest. Awesome. And then Rain just defended it. That would be my guess. I have no idea what happened in that game. I have not watched it yet. And this one SCV is going out. Will scout Catz. Again, he knows Catz is in this position. He's going to see this one hatch, and he may just put a bunker right here and just be annoying as hell. We'll see this pool as well, and he's looking for the gas right now. That gas will tell him quite a bit. Sees the gas still building. That means that the gas came after the pool, and he doesn't have to worry about immediate speedlings. And yes, people actually go for a 15 hatch, 16 gas, 16 pool. It is a decent strategy and pretty good. SCV will be returning home. Rain will be getting a command center right now, and the factory will be coming up very shortly. He's at 72 gas, so as soon as he hits 100 gas, he will get that factory, then go into reacted Hellions, my guess would be. And you can see this one Marine just looking for any Overlords to snipe off and prevent Catz from getting into his base. And you have a factory being built back here. Doesn't have anything right here, so he may be getting a bunker at that wall and just hiding his tech a little bit. The Overlord wants to come in and suicide in, and Rain kind of had the correct idea by placing his Marines at the time he did, but the Overlord just goes in a little bit different direction. However, that is so far away from the factory and barracks, there's no way that Overlord will get a chance to see it. And he is just sitting in the smoke right now, can see the SCVs mining the gas. He can click on this refinery. If we go in Catz's vision, he can click on that, and he'll know exactly how much gas has been mined. So Catz knows Rain has mined 200 gas, so he should know that, okay, the factory has to be coming out. It's just has to be. And oh, whoa, Rain gonna be going for a fast third base. This is pretty common. He has walled off with supply depots. The factory is going to take this reactor. My guess would be he's going to get 6 Hellions. If you don't see the third command center, you see a lot of players just going for 4 Hellions and then going into siege tanks. But when they take the super fast third base too, that's when you start seeing them go for those 6 Hellions. And we'll see if he goes for 6 or 4, or maybe he'll just be a little bit wacky and build like 20 Hellions, just go mass Hellion. 2 Hellions going down this one lane, trying to get in the base, does not have speed yet. Those Marines do take it out, and he's going to build 2 more Hellions after this. We'll see, does he go 4 or 6? 4 Hellions can take out like an infinite amount of Zerglings off of creep if they are microed perfectly, but then again, 6 is just playing it safe. And we'll see. Is he going to lift this up? This is the moment of truth. Will I be correct, or will he just stick with 4? It looks like he is going to lift it up and stay with 4 Hellions. So he can't make a mistake right here as he loses 1 Hellion. Now, Catz can kind of get like a massive amount of Zerglings and do a lot of damage. I mean, those Hellions only do 14 damage versus light. Those Zerglings have 35 HP, so... let's see. So yeah, they can one-volley Zerglings with just 3, but you have to get all 3 at one line. So you don't one-shot nearly as many Zerglings as you would with 4. And Rain is going to get a Siege Tech and a Siege Tank. 2 Marines coming out, also getting a bunker back here. Cat's going to be taking his 3rd base, but it's way behind Rain's 3rd base, or at least his orbital command. And I think another Hellion did get cleaned up, so Rain just operating on 2 Hellions, and now they can no longer one-shot Zerglings, and Catz, if he has a lot of them, can deal quite a bit of damage. He's going to run in with these Zerglings, try to lower the Marine count, so when his mutas do pop in about a minute, that there's not going to be many Marines there, and he has a better chance of just doing a lot of damage. They will see that 1 bunker. I think these 2 Marines, no, they will not get away. And there's Hellions pulled back to try to help, but he has killed 3 Marines. And he is on 3 bases right now. He is very, very spread thin. It's getting about the 9-minute mark, so we should see the eBay start getting built because the mutas generally come out between the 10 and 11-minute mark. If you don't have the eBay, oh, there it is. See? As I said, just predicting the builds, you want to start the eBay around 9 minutes because, again, mutas come out between 10 and 11 generally. If the Zerg player is defending against Hellions, they have to build a lot of Zerglings, which delays their lair, which delays their Spire, and that means they can't get it at like the 8-minute mark that you see every now and then. When you see those mutas come out insanely early, they have not built many Lings. But yes, the eBay is going up. Rain will be getting missile turrets very shortly, and they will be timed perfectly to these mutas. As long as he stirs them, those mutas have a 33-second build time. And missile turrets, where are the missile turrets? He's actually using bunkers. That's a pretty good idea too. But he needs to get a missile turret up at his main. He is in a lot of danger. There's mutas going to pop out now before a missile turret can finish. He's missed that critical point. He is just using that eBay for +1 weapons. So maybe I was wrong about how perfectly timed that was. It was looking like he was getting that so he could defend against mutas, and here we go. 9 mutas going to be coming into Rain's base as he decides to move out. And since there's no missile turrets, Rain is going to have to pull back. If he had missile turrets, he wouldn't have to pull back here and just say, okay, I'm going to go to your base, and we're going to just do damage to each other. Those mutas have killed a few SCVs, 6 to be exact, and now going to kill a little bit more. Those Marines, I don't believe, have stim, and he doesn't have a missile turret. I mean, Medevac's out, so even if he did have stim, he wouldn't want to use it too much. That stim is just about finished. There goes the missile turret from Fnatic.Rain. Does have 2 at his natural, so just a little bit late. And he did sacrifice 9 SCVs because, well, he just got a little bit greedy and delayed those SCVs for some time. He's just hanging out, and now he cannot put pressure on, so Catz says, I'm going to be taking a 4th base. Going in this work account, it's 48 SCVs, 261 drones, 98 supply, 104 supply. And he is getting lots and lots of Marines out, has a few tanks, getting more reactors on his barracks, and also has to rebuild that SCV count. Doesn't have any gas over here because he is focusing mainly on Marines. I think he only has 1 factory and 1 starport, so he can't even use that much gas. Of course, he has the eBay too, which will allow him to get upgrades which use gas, but he is doing just fine. A few mutas going to be coming in here, but there's missile turrets and a bunker full of Marines, so they won't be able to do too much. Going to pick off the mules first, though. And now trying to take out this missile turret, but it just won't do. And a few mutas do fall there. This one gets very close at 1 HP, but does manage to get away. And there we go. Another factory has been started. He's getting a reactor out so he can get a lot of medevacs. Since those mutas were in this position, he could do a drop right now and be relatively safe, but that drop would not be coming back. The Baneling's nest is coming out, and he is getting Banelings with speed right now. Going in this unit count, we have 17 mutas for Catz, and he's not a player that loves massing mutas. He loves using his mutas to kind of contain the tier opponent while he techs, gets some upgrades, and then goes for a devastating force. Unlike Idra, per se, who will go for those 30-40 mutas in a TVZ and occasionally lose games because of that, because, well, they cannot engage Marines like cluster v cluster. Marines just wreck mutas in a heads-up fight. You do see some cool SimCity by Rain putting his supply depots around his bunker, so Lings will not be able to take them out, but this will also kind of stop SCVs from getting a complete surround if mutas go and decide to attack this bunker. But he has missile turrets there, so mutas probably won't be trying that. And oh man, he's getting that up just in the nick of time as Lings and Banelings are coming. It'll take a few Banelings to actually explode that, and uh-oh, Marine's back here. There's Banelings just going to go in the middle line, though, and he could get a lot of SCV kills here. The command center does lift up, so those Banelings don't take it out, but those SCVs may be going down. During this Worker kill tab, you do see 18. I think that was after some of the workers did die. I pulled that up just a little bit late, but Rain is going to use this moment to keep on moving out. Get closer and closer to Katz's base, but Katz has a lot of Zerglings. Going to this upgrades, it's 1-1. These tanks don't have any upgrades, so the Zerglings should survive one more attack. Then they should, so these tanks won't be as effective as Rain hopes. I don't know why Katz is hiding his Zerglings up on that. Maybe he had them grouped up with his mutas. The muta's going to go in, try to do a little bit of damage. Our bunker is being rebuilt. He has a few Marines going to be rushing towards that. And Rain dropping on this high ground, going to be picking off a few Overlords. And it looks like those Zerglings may just be going for the complete surround. And that can kind of glitch out the tank micro and make itself extremely effective. The Baneling's nest is going to be taken down by a few Marines, but here we go. The complete surround does go. And oh man, those Marines get stopped by a lot of Lings, but don't go down. And now he's got to do a lot of micro. Does take out those Banelings. Mutas coming in. And he's still got quite a few Marines. He will be able to take out a few mutas if he lifts up these Marines and engages, but decides he just wants to back off. I don't know if that's the right call because Katz is on 4 bases, but you know what? Rain is on 3 bases, so he is doing just fine. Has +2 attack on the way. These mutas at 1-1. And Katz is one of those few people who will get that muta armor, air armor upgrade. In TVZ, you see a lot of Zerg players just favoring that weapon. But no, he likes getting that armor as well. Katz is taking his, that's 5th base. And Rain just kind of trying to maneuver around, trying not to get caught out of position, but extending as well. And Katz is moving out with a lot of Lings. These tanks not in siege, but they will get picked off very quickly. And they're running back to the bunker. The muta's going up, getting hit by a missile turret. And Rain's got a question what he wants to do with this zombie. It looks like he just wants to attack, as he has a pretty good hold at his natural. This muta's going to come attack that one missile turret, and all those Marines still kind of deciding what they want to do. And he will catch those mutas, get a few hits on them, but mutas are very fast. You can see those mutas, I guess maybe they weren't trying to attack the tanks. And Katz is building 36 Lings right now, has 35 mutas, so he's built a lot more mutas than I'm used to him building. And looks like he's just getting his army again. This 5th base now just finishing. Rain still just on 3 bases. We're going to have a big engagement. That's a lot of Marines, and they are almost at 2 weapons. And the Zerglings only have 1 armor, but they're also almost at 2 weapons. He is rebuilding his Baneling's nest, as he did lose that just moments ago. Muta's going to be coming in here. Marines in the bunker, and that does not get repaired. Those missile turrets may be going down. Those Lings do fall relatively quickly. A lot of SCVs, I believe, did fall there. No, only about 3. But he did take out quite a few missile turrets. He's at that muta count where he can just one-volley those missile turrets. And Rain is trying to build more and more bunkers to defend that. Those mutas do 10 damage per shot. He has how many mutas right now? 31. So he can do 310 damage to a bunker, I believe. Which is no longer enough to one-shot it. And maybe he couldn't because he didn't have 40 last time, to my knowledge. So still had enough where he could 2-volley a bunker and definitely 1-volley a missile turret. Almost 1-volley 2 missile turrets, which would be pretty cool. And there we go, that muta count is again flocking up very high, going to be going into that natural, but there's a lot of missile turrets now, 2 bunkers, no Marines in those bunkers, however, and it looks like he's just going to be doing a big drop on this high ground yet again, keeping a few Marines by his tanks to defend against mutas, while this is like the octopus or tentacle going out, but there's a bunch of Banelings. Does he pay attention? Oh man, he doesn't even have to, those just go down, and there we go, a big surround yet again. Banelings coming in and don't really connect all those Marines, but the last one does hit. A lot of those Marines go in the deep red. He still has a few Banelings here, and Rain's just like, okay, screw this. Picks off a lot of Overlords. Now he's going to try to take out this pool to stop those Lings. A very nice call. Muta's coming in. They may just go down. Stim does go up. The pool gets rebuilt. And wait, those Mutas are just too high. He kills the pool. Delays that even more. And now, Catz cannot build Lings, which means he can't really build Banelings. He can build 3 more Banelings, and that is about it for another minute. Meanwhile, Rain is getting a Thor moving out to this gold base. That Muta has to be careful. To engage Marines, they have to clump up. To engage a Thor, they can't clump up. And oh my god, that damage from the Thor and Marine on those Banelings just, oh man, that hurts for Catz. But Catz is at 147 supply, while Rain is only at 126, so he's still in the lead. But look at all those injured Mutas. They want to come back for some more. They gotta be careful for those Thor volleys, though, as that will take out Mutas in clumps. Additionally, those Thors are at +1 weapons. Rain looks like he has this natural third base defended. A Ling just sitting right here for Catz. And here we go, a big cluster of Mutas coming. And uh-oh, 2 Overlords going to be falling, but Catz will not get supply capped from that. And how much armor do these bunkers have? I can't tell because there's stuff in them. That's BS. Looks like we have a PF going at the gold, so it's going to be very hard for Lings to take that out. We do have 2 armor on the way for Catz. He does not have a hive just yet. He is getting it, so Broodlords will be coming out very shortly. But we have 3 weapons now, just finishing for Rain and getting 2 armor. And here we go, the Mutas in, and look at them, just 1 volley. These missile turns down. Marines have to get out of their bunkers and will also just fall. SCV's like, okay, it's time to get out of here. And there's still Marines attacking this, and Rain this time is not moving out when he sees those Mutas out of position. Rain cannot capitalize on that as he is deciding, okay, I gotta defend that base. The Mutas are so high, I just can't let it get out of control. Catz does have his Lings out. Does he have a Baneling's nest? Yes, he does. I don't know where that got rebuilt. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, it's built at the natural, so it did not go down, I think, when he attacked the main. Could have, and we missed it. A lot of Lings going out, just checking. Okay, they trust this Ling now. They're making sure this Ling was not a changeling in disguise by the Terran player. Like, are you just telling us there's no base there? And a lot of Banelings are being morphed. We'll see if Rain can lift this base up quickly. He's got a few tanks in this Thor, so the Mutas and both Banelings have to be careful when engaging that PF. Rain is moving out, though, with a lot of tanks, and now splitting up his tanks as he goes in siege mode. Infestors are coming out, gets a huge fungal growth. Oh my god, was that big? And now those Mutas are going to be able to come in and clean house. Rain immediately has to turn tail and run away, I think. Where are those Mutas at? These Mutas could be doing damage. I think they just click on the door, and we'll see. Yes, those Mutas just click on that door. It goes down. There's not enough Marines to scare those Mutas away after those double fungal growths. And Rain is in a lot of trouble right here. That Greatest Fire is on the way, 9 Corruptors. So as soon as this force gets cleaned up, he will have Broodlords for the next battle. Those Mutas just chasing everything, taking off those tanks so quickly, cutting through this base like butter. But there's so many missile turrets right now attacking those Mutas. The Muta count actually goes to 20. And he has 25 Marines out, so I guess those Mutas will have to go away. Those Marines are at 3-2, while the Mutas at 2-1. And that will make the Marines very scary. As you can see, even this low number has taken out a few of those Mutas. Looks like 2 may go down, no just 1 to that missile turret. Catz is taking his 6th base. And now those Broodlords are morphing in, and Rain is in a lot of trouble right now. I can't even express how much trouble Rain is in. Going to a barracks. Where's a tech lab on a barracks? I don't think he has a Ghost Academy. He doesn't have any... Oh, there is it. Yeah, he doesn't have a Ghost Academy, so he won't be able to get Ghost to snipe these Broodlords fast enough. He only has 1 starport. He is getting Vikings now, but I think it may be a little too late. We'll find out, though. It's 118 supply to 183. Catz is going to lose his gold base, but he has 5 other bases. It's not going to be the biggest deal to him. Those Broodlords are going to come in, make their appearance, and there's a few Corruptors kind of protecting them, and there should still be Mutas to protect them, and those tanks now have to turn tail and run. There's a few Lings that are just going to come in here, pick off a few SCVs. There's no Marines in this one bunker, so this attack is going to do some damage. And this Broodlord is now going to be assaulting this gold base. Let's go quickly to a spawning pool. Does he have adrenal glands? No, he does not get that adrenal gland. And I think that's a mistake a lot of Zerg players make. I don't know why. they just kind of forget about this upgrade. It does so much, increasing your attack speed by 20%. It pretty much increases the DPS by 20%. It is a no-brainer to get the upgrade. And here we go. Rain is going to move in with a lot of Marines, but there's mutas and lings. A few Broodlords will be going down, but I think Rain is just outnumbered right here. Catz picking Rain apart. There goes the GG. Very well played by both players. The big game changer in the moment was that fungal growth right over here about 5 minutes ago, taking out all of those Marines. I hope you enjoyed watching, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time.